Hiya, I'm Stu and I'm about to leave my hometown of Darlington and head somewhere a bit more sunnier and warmer than UK. So my adventure, backpacking all the way, is going to be in Thailand for a month, then on to Laos, from there going to Vietnam and then Cambodia. So basically I'm just doing a loop around Southeast Asia and I'm taking you all the way. But my journey today is taking me from the train station just there, and then I'm going to head down to Heathrow, and then from there I've got a flight to China, and then I've got a layover in China for 23 hours, for which I have a hostel booked. I am aware, I do believe that you can have a 24-hour free visa in China, so I've taken the chance to get out. I'll be exploring. So this video is going to be from here to the hostel in China. There's the train station. This is the last part of Darlington I will see before I go, not knowing how long I'm away for. So this is it. This is me leaving Darlington at the train station right now. Just over there is first class people, and I think they are a football team. There's been a couple of people got excited when they walked past. They're not famous, it's Darlington FC. But my train is just about to come in. So it's farewell to Darlington. I've only been back for about 5 weeks, so it's not like I've got used to the cold, but the clothes I'm wearing right now, from the hoodie to my trousers, it's the only cold weather stuff I've got. I've now arrived in London, outside King's Cross, and it's time to get onto the underground towards Heathrow. Now it is rush hour, and I would love to show you the way how to get there, but unfortunately, with these two bags on my back, I don't think carrying a camera is going to be any good, so I'll see you at Heathrow. I would not recommend travelling on the London Underground at rush hour with backpacks on you, because you will not make many friends. It was so busy that I couldn't even take it off, it was so packed. But I am now in Heathrow, and I was going to walk along this, whatever it's called, but because I'm going to be sat down on a 12-hour flight all the way to Shenzhen, I thought it might be wise just to stand still while I can. The flight's not for another 3 hours, so I've actually got time instead of running around like I usually do, panicking. But we're just about to go into the terminal itself. I'm tired already, and I've just found out what that thing was called. It's a travelator. You learn something new every day. So, Terminal 2. Here we go. So I'm in Terminal 2, went straight through to my check-in desk. I was the only one to be checking in, which is quite unusual for a flight 3 hours beforehand. But it's time to go through security, which means I've got to turn my camera off. and that is the fastest I've been through a check-in and security into a departure lounge ever. And Heathrow is meant to be one of the busiest airports in the world. Not today. So if you're looking down, there is lots of people, but not as many as there should be for a busy airport. But I'm going to have a little wander around. I have actually got just over 2 hours to go before my flight. Not too sure what I can get up to, but I'm going to explore. Duty-free shops. That's the information. $21.20 Shenzhen. Now, why am I going to Shenzhen? And I'm hoping I am saying it properly. A flight from UK, in fact any flights going from Europe to Southeast Asia or back via China is so cheap, and I mean so cheap. Now I did find a flight that was similar going via Shenzhen. That was a 3-hour layover, but when it said 23-hour layover, why not? Why not go to China and do a bit of exploring? So I'll be taking you all the way through to the hostel, as I said earlier, and hopefully I'll be able to get in. I've looked online about the 24-hour visa, the 114-hour visa, and I'm still not too sure how it works, but we'll find out together. Yeah, over there is just a dead end, just lots of very expensive restaurants. The check-in area, sorry, the security area over there. I think most of the shops are all down there. But interestingly, the airline I'm using is Shenzhen Airlines. Which other city has its own airline? None that I know of. So it'll be interesting to see what it's like. So I'm going to finish for now, and I'll see you when I'm getting on the plane. Dark. Right. 30H. Thank you. Hi.
Hello.
30.
This 24.
30. arrived in Shenzhen and 12-hour flight. I think I've had about 2 hours sleep, mainly because jet lag is something I hate, so I try to keep it away as long as possible. So I think it's, to be honest, I have no idea what time it is. Right now there is 5:15 at night, which means I should be able to sleep tonight. But I'm not too sure where I'm meant to be going. I need to ask someone. So I'm in the airport. I've been here for about 2 hours now. It took an hour just to sort me to come into the country. Very bit of paperwork and all sorts, and now they've lost my luggage. I was told that my luggage would be here. I would have to collect it because they don't hold it for that long. Nobody speaks English, and I'm hoping that we find someone that does. There's a lot of Google Translate going on. Oh. I've tried to explain to them that I think that my baggage might be going through to Bangkok tomorrow. So is it somewhere else? I'm hungry. I'm still smiling. So I'm now through into China itself, Shenzhen, whatever you call it, and I've lost my bags. My backpack has gone missing. The guy I spoke to had to use Google Translate, didn't speak any English at all. He just told me to get in contact with London. Good start of a little adventure, innit? There's no Wi-Fi, so I have no idea what the exchange rate is, so I don't know how much money to take out the cash machine. So I don't know the exchange rates. But very modern. So though I have got all my essentials in my small backpack here, but not clothes. Uh-oh.
300米后向左前方行驶。
So I decided to take a taxi from the airport. You saw the views there, and this is me outside the hostel in a residential area, and the hostel is on the 4th floor up there, and it's the Notting Hill hostel, which is not very Chinese. So the taxi driver that I got didn't speak a word of English. I gave him money. He didn't accept money at all. He kept pointing to a barcode, well, a QR code on his screen. Didn't have a clue. I sat there for about 10 minutes while he tried to work out what he was going to do, and in the end I just gave him 100 instead of 40. That's all the change I had, which works out about £10. So I wish I had taken the the metro. It's not going very good. Is it? No. Notting Hill?
Yeah, here.
Here, yeah. So I've now checked into the hostel. This is where I'm staying for the night. It's basic. It's £6 a night. At least it's a toilet. But the airport has been in touch with the hostel itself. The guy at reception has just told me that my luggage has been found. Thank God. And it should be directly going to Bangkok, and I'll get it there. A little part of me is going, have they actually found it? But I'll be at the airport early tomorrow, lunchtime, just to check, just to make sure. But I'm now, after a long trip, I'm here. Tomorrow I'm off to Bangkok, as I just said. I will be going around tomorrow morning, having a little tour around this place, see what it's like. And I'll do another video just to show you what China's like. But for now, I am tired. I want to get some food and chill. A little bit stressed, but you've enjoyed this little journey from the UK to China. Press the like button if you want to see more of my adventures of me getting stressed. Press that subscribe button. But until next time, bye bye for now.